The president of Compliance Institute, Nigeria, Pattison Boleigha, and the Director General of Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, Hajia Afsat Bakare, have unanimously underscored the need to embrace AI and machine learning in advancing compliance and fighting money laundering in Nigeria.
Embrace technology, invest in data analytic tools, artificial intelligence, and machine learning solutions to enhance our ability to detect and respond to suspicious activity,
said Hajia Bakare, represented by Chief Operating Officer, Financial Sector of NFIU, Bashir Bagada. Hajia Bakare said this on Saturday at the 8th Annual Induction of the Compliance Institute, Nigeria, held at the Coliseum, Lekki, Lagos, with the theme, Striving in a Complex Environment, Today's Compliance Officer. Hajia Bakare buttressed the imperativeness of her call with the challenges Nigeria has faced from being on the grey list of the Financial Action Task Force.
As you know, Nigeria is currently faced with the challenge of being on the grey list of the Financial Action Task Force. The listing of the country in February last year was based on the identification of a number of strategic deficiencies across our anti-money laundering and counter-financing terrorism regime. These deficiencies cut across all aspects of FATF standard and reflected our seeming inability as a country to work together in a common goal of combating serious financial crime.
The president of CEM, Pattison Boleigha, while speaking with CEM television in a pre-event interview, underscored the need for the theme of the event.
Yes, we came to the conclusion that the world is changing so quickly. Technology is evolving so fast. Regulation is taking new dimensions. The regulators are getting, a little bit more tougher. The operators themselves are getting more regulatory obligations to comply with. And in all of this, the global arena, we're also seeing a lot of harsh economic dimensions, an increase in crime and criminality. And so in this kind of period, the compliance officer can never remain the same. So we need to up our game. And we now have a crop of compliance officers who are in their own generation, and they need to do things differently. So the way the world has evolved technologically, compliance also have to follow suit. Compliance also have to get a lot more technical. We need to get more knowledgeable in the field of technology, AI, machine learning, and apply technology in compliance. And we also need to engage more with regulators and regulatory authorities to help improve the standards of regulation and to ensure that regulations that are being dished out are actually solving problems in this complex new world.
Compliance Institute, Nigeria, CEM, inducted 665 designate compliance professionals along with other associates and fellows at the ceremony. This, the president of the institute, Pattison Boleigha, rightly referred to as a significant milestone for the institute, being the highest number of DCPs to be inducted in a single event.
We expect to see a brand new over 600 DCPs take their oaths, and we are also happy that today we will be inducting into our fold a number of eminent personalities as honorary fellows of the institute. And we also know that we are going to be seeing the first time the Associate Compliance Institute of Nigeria's compliance officers who are now graduated into fellowship. This is the first time this is happening in the history of the institute.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
In his welcome address, Boleigha highlighted the growth the institute has witnessed over the years, with current membership strength at 5,156, while he expressed determination to surpass 8,000 by the end of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have, like I said, over 5,000 members with representation in both the financial and non-financial sectors across Africa, Europe, and North America. Our goal is to surpass the 8,000 mark by the end of 2025, reaching out to more professionals in diverse sectors, oil and gas, mining, manufacturing, government, law enforcement, including telecoms and the capital markets.
Boleigha charged the inductees to become more professional and exemplary in their conduct.
This induction brings with it the responsibility to uphold the highest standards of integrity, professionalism, and ethical conduct, and therefore urge each and every one of you to let your dedication and performance at your workplaces reflect the values of the Compliance Institute Nigeria. Strive to distinguish yourselves as exemplary compliance professionals.
A few of the inductees expressed their delight at being inducted into the institute.
Please repeat after me. I that I will be diligent and uphold the tenets of the Compliance Institute Nigeria and allied matters to participate and contribute to the programs and activities of the Institute, that I pledge to discharge my professional responsibilities in all honesty, with integrity, competence, uprightness, courage, and uphold the ethical standards of the Compliance Institute Nigeria. In an investigations. Thank you very much. We'll move to the next item on the agenda.
My name is Wazama Rachel in Norua.
Okay, how do you feel being a DCP?
I'm excited. I mean, I look forward to what the compliance world holds for us as new entries into the Compliance Institute of Nigeria.
First of all, I want to ask, what motivated you to join CIN?
Sometime in 2020, I delved into a bit of compliance. I'm a lawyer by profession, and so I just thought, you know what, why don't I just certify myself and, you know, get to know the bits and all that it entails as a compliance officer in Nigeria. Yeah.
So far, how do you feel about the Institute?
So far, it's been amazing. I mean, now we're going to join in fully. I'm looking forward to changes in the structure of Nigeria and compliance as a whole, you know, to make our nation greater. Each and every one of us as compliance officers would see to it that we play our part to ensure that compliance is held to the core in Nigeria.
My name is Ugochukwu Naji.
Okay, first of all, what attracted you to CIN?
Okay, I was attracted by CIN. Initially, I was a mistaken compliance officer. So when I saw the nitty-gritty of it, I decided, out of curiosity, I decided to dig deep, and someone introduced me to CIN. When I came in, I saw a lot more. I needed to know more, so my curiosity brought me close. I contacted the admin and I followed through, and here I am today.
How excited you?
I am overexcited. It's like a new feather added to me today, because CIN compliance has opened me up to a whole lot of things that I was not aware of.
My name is Ditra Onchekwa, and I am a designated compliance professional, and I am also the anchor for today's event.
Wow, that's double honors?
Yes, double honors. You can say that again.
Okay, so how do you feel being a DCP first?
Okay, I really do feel fulfilled. You know, we live in an environment where we see financial crime on the rise. So being able to make an impact in Nigeria, globally, it does make me feel fulfilled in every bit of the day.
Tell me a little bit of compliance.
Compliance, first of all, is something that requires a lot of dedication. It's something that requires a lot of discipline, and it's something that requires depth, because it deals primarily with regulations, doing what you're meant to do. It operates on different levels, internally in organizations and externally when we have to deal with the regulators and also all the associated stakeholders. So compliance in itself, it's not business as usual. It's something that requires a lot of dedication. You need to be up to date in the regulatory landscape. And we're not just talking about risk management. We're not just talking about compliance. We're talking about things like cybersecurity. We're talking about things like fraud. We're talking about legal risks and all of that. So it actually has a lot of depth.
Okay, as an account of this program, what are we expecting from you today?
Excellence. Yes, excellence. And I look forward to, more than anything, the oath of allegiance for the DCPs, because it shows an incorporation of more than 600 people into Nigerian financial services industry fighting crime. That's something, and that's a step in the right direction to take us out of the grey list of the FATF.
For me, it's a beautiful and exciting experience seeing crop and a number of persons. We're in a digital age, and you have a lot of millennials, Gen Zs, embracing compliance, and it's a global phenomenon, global conversation. So happy to see this happen.
On behalf of the fellows, to give us the acceptance speech, I'd like to call on Mr. Caleb Ezinumi. Let's keep the applause going on. He's accepting for all the fellows, on behalf of the fellows.
Good afternoon. Standing on the existing protocol, on behalf of my fellow inductees, I'm deeply honored to accept this prestigious recognition as fellows of the Compliance Institute of Nigeria. This moment is not only a testament to our professional achievements, but also a call to uphold the values of integrity, accountability, and excellence that this fellowship represents. Fellowship is more than an honor. It is a responsibility. It challenges us to lead by example, inspire others, and champion the principles of ethical leadership and corporate governance. We embrace this responsibility with humility and unwavering commitment. We thank the Compliance Institute for this and its relentless dedication to promoting professionalism in compliance and for giving us this platform to contribute meaningfully. We also extend our gratitude to our families, mentors, quite a number of them are seated here on the stage, colleagues seated here, organizations whose support has been vital in this journey. Let this milestone remind us that our shared mission to foster trust, transparency, and ethical excellence is a continuous one. Together, we can build a legacy that inspires and uplifts the next generation of compliance professionals. Thank you for this honor. We pledge to represent this fellowship with distinction. Thank you.